Okay, so let us start. Like Monty or you guys can both put your perspective. Yeah, okay. Like Monty, definitely you can start today. And the topic that we have taken, definitely you know the topic that we have taken. What is the future of online education system? It can be anything. It can be for kid, it can be for college student, or it can be guys like us, or just for learning, just for preparing for any competitive examinations, or whether we want to learn something to improve our skills. Right. Nowadays, in 22nd century, every single courses are available through online, whether you want to go for programming, whether you want to go for yoga, exercise, whatever the course you want, you will get every single courses through online by sitting at home only, just in one single finger, right? So what do you think about it, Monty?
Yeah, good evening, guys. So, in my point of view, I would say like in this era, we can say that online platform, online education is very, it is providing a good education in like in free amount. We can say person who would not pay a higher fees or would not go to the any coaching, they have the source that they can get the education free through the online sources. And in this era, this guys has already seen that there are a lot of YouTube channels, and online students they had opened their YouTube channel and they earning a lot, and they were teaching. One example I want to give, like one of my friend had just cleared his audible now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he had just opened his YouTube channel and now providing his strategy that how he cleared the CDS exam and providing topics that what he had done and the daily schedule. So
Mhm.
we can say that the nowadays the online education providing the great sources and the good amount of syllabi through which the any person who want to learn about the only education, if you want to learn any activity whether physically as well any mm, instrument learn, if you want to play any instruments, this source. And online education provides one more thing in a very good way. First, earlier what happened like the online education is questions as well as not able to create a decorum of exam. Nowadays the technology was so high that they have the I mean the source from that thing they can easily able to.
Yeah, okay, I think Monty has an internet issue, but he is telling that definitely it's gonna improve. And just one point from my side. Now, I want to add definitely that no doubt there are so many online education courses that is totally free that we can get on YouTube, and even there are also paid classes. But what the difference between like offline classes and online classes in terms of money? It is very, money friendly. I mean, you don't have to pay a lot. If you have to go for normal IIT coaching classes, you have to pay minimum 1 lakh rupees for one single year, and apart from like your accommodation and eating all those things, so at least you have to spend more than 2.5 lakh rupees for a simple IIT JEE preparation. But nowadays there are so many applications and an academy also, there are so many courses that teachers are giving you through online. The cost will be around 35 to 40K, or maybe less than that for one single year. The quality of education is way better than any coaching classes. The reason is just because now they are reaching out so many people, so many students. Now take a simple example, like just before 10 years ago, there was never ever possible to prepare for any SSC, for UPSC, guys like who are living at villages, right? It's not possible for every single people to go Mukherjee Nagar or Delhi or any part of the India. And somehow if they can bear the fees of coaching classes, they can't bear the living cost, right? Just because the living cost is so high. And again, if somehow they manage to enter any coaching classes, again the teacher, what the like secure, what the confirmation that the teacher will be good, and the teacher they are teaching, they are best teacher from all over the India. But just because of online education nowadays, you can find every single teacher on YouTube. You know very well about them, how they are teaching. equally at the same point they're also providing you some coaching, some classes, online classes that you can take. That is again very very kind of, you can afford that, right? I mean, all the people can afford around 1000 or around 500 rupees that we have paid in our school's time. So it also becomes so affordable for every single student. And no doubt in this lockdown, online education system has increased a lot. So that's why we can't deny that fact that now every single parents as well as kids as well as student, they all are now become used to for online educations. Whether they are in first class or whether we are pursuing colleges or whether we are learning few skills to so we can get a better job or we can just increase our positions like that. So definitely in coming days also it will be increased more and more. Okay, now Om.
And one more thing I want to add, like,
Yes, yes,
Yeah, Monty, go ahead.
please.
yeah, like nowadays we can see that the online education courses have very, I mean, it's the moderate amount of cost. They provide their courses in which they provide some kind of videos, and you
Yeah.
can watch the videos. I mean, you can download the videos from that source and you can watch for the later sources. But if you are going to any coaching regularly, then you are not able to repeat that lectures. But if you have any
Hmm.
doubt or you have, I mean, the decorative of the class is different from the online to offline,
Yeah.
but you can watch the videos at the repeat. And also, online education provide you that basic test series, and they create that situation like you are sitting in the examination, so you can prepare better if you are going to an offline coaching center.
Exactly, and it is equally true with also school students,
Yes, yes.
coaching classes with everything. Like we had to just go there, we had to take classes. After that, we can't repeat that same classes, right? But in an online education, it is very very possible. Yeah, go ahead now.
Uh, yeah. So, online, yes, yes, yes. Online education is very much popular nowadays because of the pandemic. Am I audible, guys?
Yeah, you are audible.
Hello. So I was saying that it is going popular day by day, and in future we also see that there will be a great search in online educations. So, yes, it is good, but offline education also had a great part because when the teacher explains the things the practically when we know about that thing that remains inside our mind. Yes, online education is booming, and because of low cost and easily available in internet. And as we know that it's a 21st century, and everyone aware about the internet, and because of that everyone is taking advantage, and numerous free courses are also available in different types of app. So yeah, it's gonna boom, but my point is that uh, that we uh, that in offline there is one advantage, that 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 the knowledge you will get from the teacher is a bit higher as compared to the offline, yeah, sorry, online.
How it is possible,
So
Om?
this is what I want to say regarding this topic.
Uh,
Yeah, because I am talking about the experience. Suppose someone is there, and he is a biology student, and he want to if you think about uh, person, the candidate who wants to be doctor, at that time he has a practical. So for that, I think that for that offline.
yeah.
Rajul, now you can. Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay. So yeah, I want to mention the point that no doubt online education is nowadays is growing day by day, and it is a very, in pandemic we have faced a lots of things, and due to online education we are able to grown up in different manner. Like if you want to learn new things, then you can just search it on YouTube or any other website. So I think, yeah, no doubt, there's a good platform. Like if we have the online education system, then we can learn many things very easily, because before 10 years or before 20 years, we don't have anything, and that's why we have sometimes we have a lack of knowledge of many things. And nowadays we are able to search anything anytime. So if we have any doubt, then we can just search it on any website or Google. So I think that is the best part. But yeah, no doubt some of the negative parts too. I think online classes have some demerits also, like someone mentioned about that, the surroundings. I must I agreed that, what happened, there are some points which I must say that it is a demerits of online education. Like if you talk about the children, like below 8th class, when they start when they go through the online classes, at that time, I have seen I have seen my sister's child. He generally used to learn from the online classes, but he has faced a lots of problem. And second important thing is that when my sister was not there, he generally used to do, like the online classes is going on, and he generally used to play the game in phone. So I think that is not good. So I think, yeah, there are some demerits, and one of them is like that. And second important thing, I have seen that, due to online classes, and he is not going to school, that's why he is not physically much active than the other children. I think that is important, because if you physically interact with people, then you make a new friends. You grown up yourself. You if you have the surroundings of education, then you want to educate yourself. But what happened that he generally used to watch the videos of online classes, but rather than focusing on education, he want to focus on games. So I think that is the negative part of the online education. And second important thing is that, no doubt, we we also, like I have also faced that, if you want to do the IES or any competitive exam, so at that time you need the education surroundings, no doubt. We sometimes we need the competitor, as we seen other people to study. At that time we also focused more. So the lacking is about online education is surroundings. I think that is really important. And if we have only online education, then we can't able to make new friends very easily, as we make friends when we physically interact with people. And I think that is really important thing. And second negative part is that, when the children or of lower age or our age is using the phone more and more on online classes, our eyes got a defect. I think that is also a negative part. So I think that's my point. But yeah, overall, if you talk about the online education, no doubt it is good. We have a lots of things, we have a lots of resources, we can learn new things very easily. So that is the best part of online education. So that's it from my side. Over to
Yeah,
you, Dhruv.
yeah, okay, okay, definitely. I will few, answer of your things, like the thing that you have mentioned about the competition part, and also about the friend part, and the another thing that definitely the learning part. Even I agree with you the part,
Children, the
children,
most important point is
exactly,
children, exactly.
children that they if there is a parent, then they are watching videos, or maybe they are taking classes, but after the parents
Hmm.
gone, they have no interest. And it is equally true with the classes also. In
Yeah,
class,
but
in class,
when
students,
we in class, when we watch other children, they are studying, then we also want to study. At that time we have the surroundings. But when we don't have any surroundings now, we are just more focused on, I
yeah,
think,
we are
game.
doing
So
that thing that
that
we,
is, yeah.
that what we supposed
Yeah.
to do, I think, at that time. That what we love to do. And that's why,
I
and
think
okay,
because
yeah, now
okay.
firstly let other people speak, then I'll try to say something. Okay, Amit. Yeah,
Yeah, Dhruv. Can
yeah,
you hear me?
yeah, yeah, I can listen you.
Yeah. So at my side, for online education and learning. So for part of education it is better, but for learning it is so more difficult. I shared my experience, Dhruv. Nowadays I'm doing daily my online classes there, so it's uh, very tough to goes on continue, because even that all students facing problem. Also teacher said that I don't like online classes, because in my tech course, most of the things like mathematical expression and
Yeah,
most of the things and derivation of that. So if someone is asking to someone wants to ask any doubts, so they are in chat box they are put how they are put whole expression and where doubts come, like that. So I don't like. And also but if education purpose, I used to when uh, I used to coaching for get. So sometimes for class, even I forget about most of the things. So I used to on YouTube. And next also coaching tutorial are provided at that coaching center, from coaching center. So we go on and go on and watch every video. So that is the benefit, but for learning purpose it's so more difficult. Yeah, that's
yeah.
it.
And I think in this part, I mean, like, just I want to answer, and also in this part also the answer of Kajol, the question that children are not, they are not so much interested, right? And they are also not getting something more. The reason is just because it has not at that level, developed. The learning, the teacher they are teaching, even they are not enough comfortable whenever they are taking classes, and even they don't have enough technology
But
nowadays.
Dhruv,
No doubt, Dhruv, physical
yeah,
interaction is more important than, like we are talking in phone. I think that is really play a great role. And one more point is that, like if you have the lab activities like chemistry or physics, then you need a lab. So at that time you need, I think at that time you need physical interaction. So yeah, that's it all.
In
children.
terms of lab, I think I have also, okay, yeah, Amit, you want to say something?
Yeah, also children is one there, but I'm also doing Dhruv, if teacher is teaching some points, then I used then I open my mobile and like open WhatsApp and do videos for because it's very boring online classes. If
Yeah, exactly.
take 1 hour take 1 hour most to concentrate. And uh, if you like feel like tired and I feel nervousness, so that's why it's not for
Hmm.
children, it's all.
And what about like Amit? I think you have also done your education. I mean, you have prepared for GATE from MEDIGI, right?
Yeah,
And they might also providing few courses for GATE people through online courses.
so you are asking what about courses?
Yeah, the courses with the MEDIGI, they are providing courses online, right? To prepare, so you can prepare for your GATE. Now tell me which one is better, to go Bhopal, to go Indore, take offline classes, then prepare for GATE, or just getting a lectures, enough lecture that enough to improve your concept and cracking it at your home in your own pace. In school, what happens, like, it's okay, physical things matter. And first of all, be clear in mind that online education is not mean that you have to isolate yourself from the people who is telling you. You can go outside, you can make so many friends, you can interact with new teachers. No one is going to stop you. But the online education means everything in your hand. As student, we have been are from first class to 12th class. We have done all the education system. I mean, our whole studies we have done from first class to 12th class. Okay, and I don't think all the guys they need to clear up to 12th class, and they all need to take 12 years. We waste most of our half of the time in schools, lunch, talking with friends, attendance, all those things, right? Few students have better mind that they can, even if you are gonna just, nowadays we are only focusing on 1 year course, after that the degree. But if we are providing them a kind of courses that, okay, these are the papers, you have to crack that paper, it is all up to you. You can crack that in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, like that. Okay, and believe me, so many students, they can, even we also know we can done that in just 6 months. I'm talking about the school part, right? So that's why online education, it's not mean you have to isolate from yourself, from surroundings. You have your family, you have your friend, you can go outside. But now you can save your lot of time that you can't save at school. In terms of friends, you can make so many friends. And definitely we go to school so we can learn something, not to make friends and all those things. We make friends, we live in a community, we live in a society, so we will be a social animal, right? It's not like we had to eliminate. But in terms of learning, that is so affordable for every single student. No matter in which place you are, you can afford, you can take online classes, whether you are at village or anywhere. And definitely nowadays it has not improved yet. I totally agree the way that the teachers are teaching, even they are not enough comfortable. And the question, like, I mean, you have also put that they can't explain so mathematical thing, and it is equally true with college professors also. They can't explain everything to Zoom classes just because they don't have enough technology. But now they have to learn. They can't say that, yeah, uh, they will be same for forever. Nowadays the technology is coming, now they know how to teach through Zoom whiteboard. Before
Actually, Dhruv, you
that,
know,
you have known.
the teachers are addicted to the traditional education. That's why they are not comfortable.
Yeah, just because in that traditional
Also
education they
teachers,
have so much time to waste, right? The
Right,
waste of their
right.
own time, the waste of their own kid, and also the, just think, the same teacher who is teaching in government or maybe a normal private school, they even don't like to teach their kid in their schools. They love to send them somewhere else's, and also for good coaching classes. Why? Yeah, Amit, you want to say something?
yeah, also teachers, if any class going on, so teacher wants to telling about more extra related to that topic, but if online class, the teacher is only as going like how to complete the syllabus, like just like that he
It depends
was
teacher to
going on.
teacher also.
But in
It
offline,
depends.
teacher takes the
Right.
time and yeah, yeah, but offline teacher takes time and elaborate on most of the things easily and just like that. So yeah, use right. Most of the things are also depend on teachers. What's the thinking way of
Yeah, and we
that?
also
So
know, in our school time, in our college time, there are 6 and 7 teachers, right? And we just want to study with 1 and 2 teacher. We are interested. Whenever he comes, we listen him with carefully, with great attention. But when it comes about the social science teacher, the Hindi teacher, you have also realized we are not giving our 100% there. We are also doing something else, and we can't concentrate. Now, what you will say? So it is dependent teacher to teacher that how they can draw your attention towards him, right? And how they are teaching, the main thing. Okay, now speak. Speak is there. You haven't put your name over there. You must put your name. Yeah. Mr. Speak. You have written speak in your title. Now you can speak.
so
Okay.
much. So speak. So you must.
I don't wanna speak
I was
because
thinking that you are saying speak.
No. It's like the,
Mm,
just see, he has put his name speak. Okay, Shivendra, now you can. Shivendra.
I think Mr. Shivendra is busy.
Even they mute
yeah,
yourself
so
and
I
also
can add my point.
Yeah, Monty.
Yeah, like I was saying, like we had, I think maximum of the students had their education in the physical mode till class 12th. But if they wanna do like maximum of the student nowadays, what they are preparing for any competition exam, So they can go for the online coaching, and it is very good. Like what they want that their time should be utilized. So if they don't want to waste their time, then I must say that they can go for the online coaching, because you have the time, you can doing your graduation through the distance education. So your time should be, I mean, that should be secured as compared to if you are going to the offline coaching classes. And although you have to take, like, I mean, if you're taking the online offline coaching classes from the different cities, then you have to pay more. You have to pay for the pgs, you have to pay for the hostel, as well as there are for convention charges there. I mean, a lot of money should be wasted. But I mean, there are some few points or advantages of the offline classes, like the teacher create a kind of decorum in their class. They share their stories, they share their experience, and although they can joke sometimes, that is totally different. But if you don't want to waste your time, then I must say that the offline coaching classes are better.
Yeah.
Also, one more point I like to add in this, that because of online coaching class, because it's internet, it's a worldwide, everyone can reach to that particular course. So it's a very great benefit for the the persons, for the candidate who are in the rural area, who don't have so much money, and unable to travel for the long distance. So it is a very great opportunity for those students, because I have also seen various students from my village. They have joined many courses in Wi-Fi Academy or something, I don't remember. So
Yeah.
they have joined various courses, and from there they are learning. And in my village there is no institutions who teach them, who teaches the courses that are available in Wi-Fi study, or whatever the channels, whatever the coaching institute which is are, or which are online. So it's a very great opportunity for those students. And I think that's all from my side.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly. And it's not about the coaching classes or online or anything, but this is how we are also getting the best teacher by sitting at one single place. And now we have flexibility. We can choose the teacher, right? In
Right.
different
Yes,
fields,
yes.
we can choose the teacher. We
Mhm.
know who is teaching best. We know nowadays which one is the best teacher of mathematics, which one is the best teacher of GS and GK, and we can choose them, right?
I
Ultimately,
think Dhruv,
all learning. Yeah,
no doubt you're right. I think before eighth class or before seventh class, there is a need of offline education. But after seven or eight, we are, able to, able to aware about our education, and we have to just focus on it. So I
yeah,
think that is really important. Because what happened that before eighth or before seventh class, the children are just, focus on games and many things. So at that time, we can't just rely on only online education. So I think that's my point. And yeah, after it we are more aware that how education is important for us, and we are, actually focusing on our education. So
yes.
yeah.
Even now, the thing is,
Yeah,
the offline classes never gonna eliminate. First of all, keep in mind whether it's me
Right.
you or anyone, it's never ever
Right.
gonna eliminate from our life. It will be there. It will be there. But what about if we are adding online things? Now students have opportunity that they can do something
Right.
better they haven't done. Now they can learn with that teacher that we have never supposed to learn with such kind of teachers, right? Whether you are in college or you are in 8th class or 12th class or your first class, you will be going your school, you will be going your colleges, you will be taking your offline classes. But along with that, now you have opportunity to learn the same thing that like you are going to school, you have there so many friends, that's great, you are talking with them, communicating with them, you have all those things. But after coming at is, the ultimate thing, we go to school firstly
Hmm.
so we can learn something. The same learning, if we can do in just half an hour that we school take to teach you around 3 hour 3 hour 4 hour or more than 3 hours. And even just think what will happen now, just because you are learning at home through online classes, you can contain more data, you can learn something more better. And the same question you can go your school or your colleges, and then you can ask to your teacher. Now the teacher will also become more and more aware, and they will be ready to answer your
Mm.
questions. This is how all people can be more and more smart, right? By
And
adding offline and
Dhruv,
online.
the best part of online education is that you save your time. I
Exactly.
have also feel it that when I used to, go to the guitar class, so at that time I have to travel and then go there and learn from it and again travel. So I think at that time I have to lose my 45 minutes or 40 minutes. But nowadays I am started learning in online. So I think it will be helpful for me because I don't have to travel anywhere. I just put the phone and see the videos, talk to the teacher. So I think it really helps me, like it really saves my time. So I think that is the best part of online education.
Exactly. And it must be
And
have,
And
also,
guys,
it must be have the option for every single people. I mean, everyone, the same option. And now, just because it was a skill, now you can either learn through online or offline. It is all up to you, right? But when it comes to the schooling, the colleges, we don't have to eliminate offline classes. The classes will be there, but we can opt all these things. That will save your time, save your energy, save your money as well. And when it comes about the competition, then definitely you don't have to focus on your friend or anyone. Then the only thing, you have to crack your exam. And Kajol, here the one thing about the competition part. Competition comes whenever you know at what place you are existing. Go and give a mock. That is how you can know at what place you are, right? I mean, all over the India in which rank you are lying. And based on that,
Yeah,
definitely
right.
you can have in
But
scout.
I think, Dhruv, if I give you the example of quota, so most of the students generally go there and start preparing for IIT, JEE, or whatever it is. But due to the surroundings, they are just
2 lakh
feel
rupees,
the
2
surroundings
lakh
play a
rupees.
great role. At that time, you need that type of surrounding, because what happened that when you are at home and no doubt you are doing your online classes, that will be good. But when you are in home only, then at that time you are distracted with your family members sometimes. So that is the lacking. So I think that is the important part.
Yeah,
and
If you are
guys, I
totally
think
focused on
you
preparing
if you
anything,
want,
so at
like,
that time you need that type of surroundings.
now just I'm giving you option. Quota is just around 2.5 lakh rupees you have to put, and at home you have to
Yeah,
study
no doubt, no doubt, no doubt,
forty
no doubt.
thousand rupees. It is way more affordable than any other like we can think. Now, what option you would choose?
definitely online. And
Which
guys, I think if you want to
in terms
education,
of
then I think
no
one
in
should not
terms
able
of
to
But
see the from which
if I
source he is
have the
taking the
money, Dhruv,
education.
if I have the money and I need the surroundings, then I would love to choose
what
offline at
about
that
Asian
time. No
people?
doubt online is important,
Not
I have take the extra
every
thing.
people.
But at that time, for the surroundings and for the competition, for that competition, I think I would love to choose offline at that time.
I'd like to say something, if you guys allow me to do.
Yeah, okay.
Hello.
Monty, you wanted to say something? You can say now. Then Omi, you can. Then we will wrap up this session for today.
Yeah,
And
like I was saying, like
Mhm.
if someone wants the education or information, so it's not about the offline or online.
Yeah,
And there's a lot of person who don't have the money, they go for the online. And it is very easy, like you Drew already given the example, like the coaching center of the quota, they will create a money of 2 lakh, and that is very huge amount, and it is very difficult for a middle class family to pay for the studies. So I must say that if the same education is provided by the online coaching, that the students must go for the online. Even nowadays, the in the YouTube, I'm not talking about the Zoom session, because in Zoom we are not able to clear our doubts because the technology is different. But in the YouTube session, I can say that I am following the lot of channels, and even I'm doing the maths for my competition exam through that source from the YouTube and from one online coaching center, and I'm easily able to clear my doubts. And
exactly.
yeah, so yeah, that's all from.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, speak. Are you there now? Speak. Okay, you are not audible. Home.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. Why are you not speaking?